welcome to my main channel. Woo! So, I would like to talk about a story that was both traumatic and exciting at the same time. My name is Jordan Persky, and if you are new here and not subscribed, please subscribe down below. I'll wait. You're subscribed? Okay, great. So we'll move on. Okay, so two people that have two different names because I do not have their permissions to use their actual name. So I'll use their name that I made up for them. So for the girls leader, I am going to name her Stacy, and for the boys leader, we are going to name him Brad. And the camp, I can say, which is Camp Tadmore. If you've been there, hey, wasn't that just like the best time of our middle school lives and high school lives? It was pretty great. Okay. So what happened exactly is what I'm going to be telling you guys. So one afternoon, our church group had a scheduled time to go to this swing called the 60-foot giant swing. It's I'll insert what it looks like here. And we're back. So now that you know what that swing looks like and what the camp's kind of all about, I can get more in detail about the swing. So I am deadly afraid of heights, and being 60 feet up in the air is not really my cup of tea or what floats my boat kind of thing. I really don't like the heights. But me being stupid, there was a girl that I'm really close friends with. She was also kind of nervous about going up there, and I'm like, well, if you do it first, I'll go afterwards. So we shook hands on it, and she went first. She had her harness, she had her little head lice cap thing, and because you have to wear these cap things for the helmet so you don't get head lice. She didn't have head lice, like that's not what I'm saying. So she put on her helmet and all, and they clipped her in to part of the swing. Then they had her go up on the ladder, and then you go on the other side of the ladder, and you kind of sit in your harness, and you ask this question, it's required, and you're like, can I trust you? And your church group is supposed to go, yes, you can trust us. And then they start heaving you up, and you go up, 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 up. And then if you don't want to go up all the way, you say, stop! And they're supposed to stop. And then you have a piece of rope wrapped around a carabiner. And when you're ready, you let go of it, and then you go flying. And it's kind of like a Superman, like you saw in the video that I just showed you. And you just go swinging. And it's supposed to be a lot of fun. It's super safe, whatnot. And you scream because, like, hello, you fall, and then it catches you. So it's kind of intense. And she like stopped swinging because she's like going crazy. They catch her with a pool noodle. The camp staff that's working the swing station, they catch her with a pool noodle. Then they bring her back to the ladder and unhook her, and she can walk down and be like, woohoo, I did it! Right? My turn. Oh my flip-flopping turn. And what happened was I did the same procedure. I got hooked into the harness. I got clipped up, but I'll show you. So they did the carabiner thing, right? They hooked it. They have a carabiner, and your hands are supposed to be like this. I didn't notice this at the time, but the rope was wrapped around my finger. Okay, so they pull me up. Everything's fine. I asked my question, can I trust you? The group says yes. They heave me up, right? And I say stop because I feel like I'm high enough. I'm about 40 to 50 feet up in the air at this point. And I'm like, I'm high enough. I don't want to go any higher. And both Brad and Stacy are like, no, you need to go higher. You can do it. You're almost there. Just go all the way. You can do it. And so I go about 5 more feet. And I'm like, stop. I'm ready to just let go. So I grab on. And then I'm like, okay, 3, 2, 1, let go. Still sitting there, like, not really knowing why I'm not swinging, and I'm completely hands-free. And I'm like, okay, try it again. Didn't work. 1, 2, 3, let go. Still hanging there. So I yelled down to both Brad and Stacy, being like, hey, I'm stuck. I'm stuck up in the swing. And I look at my finger. It is gushing blood because I'm about 100 to 110 pounds at this point because I'm a 7th grader in middle school. And I didn't weigh that much. And I'm like, guys, I'm stuck. And they're like, no, you're not. Prove it. So I go. And Brad's like, oh crap, she's really stuck. So they're like, to the camp staff, they're like, Jordan's stuck up in the swing, we need to get her down. And they're like, the only way we can get her down is probably the most dangerous way to get her down is to get her down the same way she went up, which is like, you guys have to like let go of the rope and have me come down the way I went up. And it's apparently really, really dangerous. Like, you could die if something goes wrong. And like the safest way is to like just swing, and I can't do that, so because I'm stuck with it, like all of my weight and everything is on this finger. So we go down, they unwrap, they apologize to me, they're like, oh, this is the first time it's ever happened. And they like were promising like, oh, this isn't gonna happen to you, you're fine, nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh, something bad happened. I didn't really complain about it. It was actually kind of cool. I'm kind of a camp warrior. It's worth the story, you know, like no need to like sue them or anything for it. So I get down, they look at my finger and they're like, you need to go to the camp nurse. So Stacy takes me to the camp nurse. The camp nurse is like, you know, like it would have been a bigger deal if we waited like 15 more minutes. So I got an ice pack. My finger was like the size of a sausage. I talked to Stacy and she said that she would have maybe some photos, and I also talked to Brad and I haven't heard back from him, but when I do, I'll insert their photos here. Of me actually being stuck up there, and yeah, that was the time that I actually got stuck up in the 60-foot swing. And I went the next year to Camp Tadmore and they actually updated the swing, so now you have like this purple thing that's looped from the carabiner and you swing, so no more wrapping it around your hands and fingers and within and possibly getting your fingers stuck. It's a lot safer now to go on the swing because I had to get hurt. They had to update it due to policy and FDA had to approve their new rules and whatnot. It's a lot of like camp safety stuff. So now the swing is a lot safer to go on. If you've ever been to Camp Tadmore, that's awesome. I'm glad that you were able to go. It's a great experience. They just have like a lot of fun activities and stuff that you can do. And if you've never been, I definitely recommend trying to go. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get my notifications for every time that I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.